know the fenugreek seed? I've made fenugreek tea in my video, so go watch it. Fenugreek tea can trigger a woman who was not lactating to lactate. So let's talk about breastfeeding in surrogacy. You understand what I'm trying to say? So yesterday, Nancy Ume announced the birth of her baby via a surrogate, and when I saw that announcement, I was like, what? Glory! Do you know why I was excited? That women are beginning to embrace other options, very legal options that are very, very healthy, mentally, spiritually, that is holistically. I was so excited about that news, okay? And congratulations, Nancy Ume, and your family, and at the birth of your beautiful Talia. Okay, so when I saw, so I went to the comment section, I started seeing and reading women asking questions. Some people were genuinely asking based on the fact that they don't understand, okay? While in other blogs, I see them kind of asking some kind of condescending question-like comments. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So, and I'm like, okay. I was in the comment section, in some of the comment section, trying to educate people that my spirit kind of sensed that maybe they were genuinely asking for knowledge sake, So let's talk about it. And one of them that I want to talk about here is somebody asked, how can she breastfeed this little baby when she's not the one that, carried the pregnancy, that she would have left the baby with the surrogate and and stuff like that. And I was trying to answer and educate some people, but you know what, and I said, I think the best thing is for me to make a video and to just help again to educate. And I'm sure, I kind of feel that why Nancy brought this out is to educate women and to tell women that, look, you know what, cry no more, there are other options. God has given us that power of knowledge and science. Our God is omniscient God, and in this time and age, technology and science has made a lot of things way easier. So there are now so many options. It's now up to you on which route do you want to take, okay? And God is omniscient. I mean, the God of science, okay? So talking about breastfeeding your baby that you got through a surrogate, there's something called induced lactation. Now, let's put it this way. Let me just make a brief intro here. So what is surrogate, or what is surrogacy? It's the process of, another woman who is called a surrogate, getting pregnant for a couple who are not able to bear kids for whatever innumerable reasons, okay? And so there are two types of surrogacy. There is the traditional one, and then there is the gestational one. Traditional one is where the surrogate will contribute her egg, then fertilized by the man's sperm that the surrogate wants to give birth to the couple. I don't know if that makes sense, So let's say there is couple A, husband, Mr. and Mrs. A, and then there is surrogate, okay? And maybe the wife in couple A could not produce egg anymore, so the surrogate will have to bring her own egg, and then the sperm of the man will be used. And this kind of impregnation, or this kind of fertilization, is done through IVF, okay? Then there is the second type of surrogacy, which is gestational surrogacy. So in this case, couple A, man and woman, their egg and the sperm is being fertilized and also implanted into the surrogate via IVF. You see the difference? So whatever method, it is legal, it is biological, it is allowed, and it is safe. Okay, so it's a choice. So if the baby comes out at the end of the day, so the baby is legally, medically, and everything spiritually owned by couple A. You understand what I'm trying to say? Follow me here. I'm getting somewhere. So now let's say a couple A, the mom, the woman, is she able to breastfeed this baby even though she's not the one that carried this baby in her own womb? The answer is a fat, big, bolded capital yes. There is something called induced lactation. Induced lactation is where the let's say, okay, let's look at it traditional like this. When a newborn baby latches on the nipple and it keeps sucking and sucking and sucking, so it's triggering the cells, the body cells, to say, okay, you know what, you send a message that I want you to start producing milk. I'm in need of milk. I'm in need of human milk. So start producing. So that is called induction. And by the time you know it, how powerful the human body is, the human body will get the message and they will start lactating. Back in the days, they used to do it manually that way. Maybe when a mom delivers and maybe the mom passes away, the baby is being breastfed by another woman. It was done back in the days. But in this time and age, science, technology, and knowledge has made a lot of things very, very possible and way, way easier. There are herbs that can help to stimulate a mom who was not lactating to lactate. Herbs, there are hormonal drugs, and there is just the natural induction that I just explained. So there are different ways to trigger this human body. Look, the body of a woman is powerful. The woman body is not just powerful medically, it is also powerful spiritually. Those who understand that the woman, the symbol of a woman is spiritual, is powerful. Let me just leave that story for another day. So that's how the human body is, and that's how the body of a woman, how powerful the body of a woman is. So yes, Nancy can, and if she wants, to breastfeed her baby as long as she wants. So like whatever you saw her doing, that breastfeeding exercise is real, is natural, is medically permitted and allowed. Yes, people, is either with a combination of herbs and that induction, like using breast pump, to be doing that exercise, like send a message to the brain that, hey, I want you to start producing milk. Get me? Because baby is coming so soon. So that's what that manual breast pump, that's what it does. Another easier way is hormonal drugs, and the body will just start producing again. So it will just send message to say, oh, okay, so the hormones that are being released during pregnancy will just send message to the system, and the system will be like, hey guys, come on, we've got work to do, let's go produce some milk because baby is about to come. And then even herbs. Do you know the fenugreek seed? I've made fenugreek tea in my video, so go watch it. Fenugreek tea can trigger a woman who was not lactating to lactate, if that is the intention for taking fenugreek. And there are so many other herbs that can do that. So hey sis and sisters and aunties that have been asking this question genuinely for knowledge sake, this video is for you. Yes, it is very possible for a woman who did not carry her pregnancy from start to finish, to breastfeed a baby. And even a woman who is not even biologically connected to a baby, but if you find yourself in a position where you have to like, out of human compassion, nurse a baby, yes, you can induce your breast to start producing breast milk to nurse that baby. I hope this makes sense, and if there's any question, Google is still our friend. Let's just make some researches. I like the fact that we're coming out in social media to lecture and teach ourselves. And please, when you come online, when you see people, get very vulnerable with their stories, please be kind. Okay, kindness is all we ask. We don't know what people are dealing with behind the scene. If you're able to carry your own, that does not make you a more super woman than the other woman who was not able to do. Sometimes it's even based on choice, and there are so many reasons, but it's not your business to start prying. Why didn't you carry the bed? It's not of your business. Let's learn to respect boundaries and respect people's private life. She was very kind enough and vulnerable to share this part of her in order to educate you and I and to create an awareness. So let's respect that, okay? Congratulations, Nasume and your family, and welcome, baby Talia. We love you, so cute. And to every other TTC woman out there, this is another option. There is IVF, there is adoption, there is surrogacy, and in surrogacy there is traditional surrogacy, there is gestational surrogacy. So there are options there for you to fulfill that motherhood, to satisfy that motherhood quest of yours, that if you want. Okay, so until I see you in another video, stay blessed, stay well, stay informed, and be kind to humanity. I'll see you in another video.